beautiful people. Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be another Foundation Friday where we put a foundation to the test. Today we're going to be focusing on the Maybelline New York Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Lightweight Protective Makeup. I got mine in the shade 100 Warm Ivory. Just looks like this. If you are new here, don't forget to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to leave a comment down below and let me know what foundation you'd like me to put to the test next week. So let's just get straight into it and let's see what this foundation claims. Let's put it on my face and see what we're working with. So this is what the foundation looks like on the back of my hand. As you can see, it's running down my hand a little bit. It's not too thick, but also not too runny. So I'm interested to see what it claims to do. So on the website, it did say to apply the foundation with your fingers, which is just something that I just would never do. So instead, I'm going to go in with the Nancy Buffed Base RO2 brush, which just looks like this, and it's just a really dense foundation brush to really pack the foundation onto the skin. So let's have a look to see what this foundation claims to do. So it claims to be a lightweight full coverage foundation. It claims to be Maybelline's first foundation to combine full coverage with an SPF of 50 broad spectrum. It comes in 20 different shades. I think this shade that I've picked is just going to be a bit too light for me, so I think I'm definitely going to have to bronze this up a little bit and put some cream contour on instead. It does come in 20 different shades, so I feel like I definitely should have got one a little bit darker. On the Maybelline website, it says that it's best suited for normal and dry skin types. It's meant to be smooth, light, it's meant to be really easy to apply. It's meant to be also enriched with antioxidants, vitamin E, B3 and Bicline, and it's meant to help to form a shield and to defend the skin from any kind of pollution in the air. It's dermatologically tested. Oh my god, this is way too light for me. I just saw myself in the viewfinder on my screen and it is definitely way too light. So considering it's meant to be easy to apply, I don't feel like it's blending in very well. I'm going to try it with a sponge to see if that helps. I'm going to try this Sport FX sponge because it just seems to be sitting on top of my skin. And I feel like it's emphasising the dry patches of my skin when it's meant to be doing the complete opposite. So it does say on the website that it's meant to be suitable for sensitive skin. It's meant to not sit into the pores and clog the pores. And it's clinically tested to lock in moisture, which is why they say it is better for dry skin. I feel like the sponge is helping to kind of press it into the skin a little bit more because it just seems to be sitting on top of the skin. As for coverage, I don't think the coverage is the best. Oh my god, this looks so light. But the shade like up looked really, really dark, so I feel like I had to go for this shade. The Warm Ivory shade. I'm not too sure what's going on here. It's meant to be a flawless, natural looking skin finish, but whilst also being lightweight and full coverage. So I'm not too sure. I'm going to put a little bit more on to see if that helps at all. And I'm going to try to just blend it straight away with a sponge to see if that helps. I found it's kind of like bubbling up with my skincare. So I haven't gone with a primer. I've just literally done my skincare routine and I've let it sit for a long time. And it seems to be like as if it's peeling. I don't know if you can see that on my fingers. I don't know if you can, but it just, I don't know. Oh, I'm not enjoying this so far. I think this is the first kind of bad start to a Foundation Friday that I've had since I've started this series back up. It just, why is it peeling my skin? And I don't understand because it's meant to be better for dry skin. So you wouldn't think that it would do that because obviously people with dry skin are going to have more flaky skin. I don't know what's going on. I'm like really, really struggling to blend this in. Like really struggling. Should I try my fingers like what it said and just kind of tap over it? See if that helps. Okay, I feel like that's helping ever so slightly, tapping it in, but oh my god, what a long process this is. And it's easy to like move the foundation around with your finger, so then you feel like you might have done a patch and then you might accidentally press it again and then you need to go over it. I'm not enjoying this at all. Yeah, so the key is to definitely go in with your finger, but like who has time for this? To put this on? I had like really high hopes for this as well because I'm sure Soph Does Nails raves about this, and it just isn't going well. I feel like if you have quite a hairy face, this isn't going to work very well for you because it's really emphasising hairs on my face that I didn't even know I had, like on my forehead and stuff. It just doesn't seem. I feel like I'm like hitting my face to get it to like blend in. So this is what it looks like with it all applied. I think this is the best that I'm going to get in regards to blending it out. My forehead looks an absolute mess. It just looks... I'm just peeling, like I'm peeling on my cheek again. How is this happening? I don't understand. It's like bobbling. Okay, so obviously the colour isn't the best because it is a little bit too light for me. I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup and hopefully the rest of my makeup applies okay on top of this. And I'll be back with you in a minute to see what it looks like when I've bronzed it up and finish off the rest of my face. Fingers crossed, it looks alright. So I've put the rest of my makeup on, right? This was actually really difficult. I felt like I had to set the full foundation with a powder before I even did anything. So I couldn't cream contour because I didn't even dare do it, to be fair. So I've put loads of bronzer on and somehow managed to make it look a lot better than what it did look like. It has gone, it's okay like on my cheeks here. It's kind of like my T-zone. I mean, down here, it was definitely kind of like, not bubbling, like peeling and like balling up. I definitely wouldn't recommend this if you are somebody who's got dry skin, which is crazy considering that is what it says that it's aimed for, people with dry skin, and it says it's clinically proven to lock in moisture. So I'm not sure if I've just not applied it the best way, but I've tried it with a brush, I've tried it with a sponge, I've tried it with my fingers. I don't really know what else to do to kind of make it work. I'm going to see how it comes along and how it kind of manages throughout the day, but it's already creasing in my little lines around my mouth. I don't know, like maybe did I do too much of a skincare routine for it? Maybe it wasn't prepared for my skincare routine. I don't know, because it's the same thing that I do with all of my other Foundation Fridays. I didn't use a primer, which is the same thing that I do as well. So I'm not too sure what has made it go like this. It looks really nice on the camera, but up close, it doesn't look the best. And considering it's not meant to sit in your pores, my pores are so noticeable and the dry skin on my nose is so obvious. So I don't really know what's happened with this. We'll check in a couple of hours later to see how it's getting on. It does feel lightweight. It doesn't feel, I mean, it feels a little bit like sticky and tacky, even though I've set it well and truly with the powder. And I use my MAC powder, which is like my favourite powder ever. So I've used a really good product on top of it. And I don't know what it is. It just doesn't, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I don't know why it's not working for me. If you've got this and you've managed to make it work and you love it, let me know down below. Like, am I using the wrong technique for it? Am I putting too much on and not enough? Like, what am I doing for it to be so like bubbly? Should I not do skincare beforehand? I don't know. Let me know down below, but I'll check in a few hours time and we'll see what's going on with it and what my final thoughts are. So I shall show you in a minute. So we're back for our nightly checkup. It is 11 o'clock, so it's quite a few hours later. And I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but I am so greasy in my T-zone, which is so weird because I've not actually had this on for like a full day of work kind of time space. It looks an absolute mess. I don't even know if you'll be able to see. I'm so disappointed because I've literally just bought this. This is my first time trying it. So please let me know if you've got any recommendations on how to apply it, I don't know, in a different way or the best way to apply it. But I am literally like a little greasy mess, which never normally happens. I found like even putting my makeup on top of it, it didn't really go very well. I'm so disappointed. It's just like so obvious on top of my skin. I think if you've got dry skin, it's not going to be one for you. If you've got oily skin, it's not good either because you just go into an absolute greasy mess. So yeah, this has been probably the first Foundation Friday that's just been an absolute flop. So I would not recommend this foundation. If you've got any recommendations of how to apply it in a different way to make it work, please let me know because obviously I want to try and get my use out of it. I might sell it on Depop in case somebody else likes it. I'm not too sure yet. But I actually can't wait to get it off my face because I just feel like I'm going to have absolute mess. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'll hopefully see you in my next one. I upload on Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, 6 o'clock UK time. So I'll hopefully see you then. Thank you so much for tuning in for another Foundation Friday, and I shall see you on Sunday. Bye guys. Oh, I'll get this off my face.